Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Slacking Armchair Supporters stream. I'm Ashcals93, and well, it's the big one. It is the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final, Fulham versus Liverpool. It's going to be live from Craven Cottage within about... Oh, yeah, sorry, we've had a power cut. So, in about 12 minutes is kickoff. So, yeah, the stream might just cut out at some stage. I do apologise for that. We are having power issues. We had no power from Sunday until yesterday. Everything seemed to be fine, but then about 30 minutes ago it went out again, but only for 10-15 minutes. So I just don't know what is going on. So if it does go off, I do apologise, and that will be the end of the stream. But hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we manage to get through the whole game without any issues. Not issues that I've caused anyway. So also Imamu and Fumalela, really appreciate you for the follow and the likes. 2 follows actually and a like. Really appreciate that. Thanks very much. Welcome to the SAS. And yeah, we're going to be getting into the game. It's on Sky Sports. And yeah, they're hyping it up quite well. It is a semi-final. It's the first piece of silverware that any team can win this season. Well, any season. It's always the first. They're showing replays of Jay Spearing getting sent off against Fulham a while ago. Yeah, Fulham versus back when Suarez was in the team. They're showing. I don't know, did Fulham win at Craven Cottage? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go through the lineups now in a few seconds. There is one surprise in the lineup. I did say it in my preview video. I did release my preview video earlier. As I said, we did have a power cut, so I weren't able to make the video and post it yesterday or the day before. So it was a bit of a race to get it done today in time, and I posted that this afternoon sometime about 3 o'clock. Please excuse me for a second. So, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so lineups. Yeah, it is Kelleher in goal. He is the cup keeper. From what I've seen, I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure before I go through it. And but I would assume it was Kelleher in goal. So yeah, it is Kelleher in goal. And then yeah, the surprise on the team sheet is Kwanzaa is in there. No, I'm not surprised that he is. I'm surprised that he's there. He's got the ability to be there. He's got the skill to be there. He deserves to be there. But I was just shocked. I thought Kanate would be there. He would be my first choice. But Kwanzaa is, perfect deputy. So I suppose probably a bit of rotation then for the weekend game. So you've got Kwanzaa in the centre back position alongside Virgil van Dijk. Connor Bradley at right back again. Hopefully he can put in another great performance like he did against Bournemouth. Gomez at left back again. Hopefully today will be the day he gets his goal. Scam live. I am live. It's not a scam. I am live. AZAT. Just to let you know, this is live. Then in the middle of the park, you have McAllister, Gravenberch, and Elliott. And then up top, you have Diaz, Nunes, and Gakpo. This here says Nunes is going to be playing through the middle, but I believe it'll be Gakpo through the middle, and Nunes will be out on the right. And Fulham, well, Fulham are not doing too bad themselves. And yeah, we'll see. I mean, both times we've played Fulham this season, it's been difficult. There was the 4-3. That was at Anfield. And if it wasn't for 4 world-class goals, it wouldn't have been a good victory for us. We let them play we let them play their game, and well, they took advantage of us. And well, with like what 10 minutes ago, I think it was 3-2 to Fulham. So a bit lucky in that game. And then the last time out was at Anfield as well in this competition, and they dominated us for most of that game, which was a bit worrying. But Liverpool found a way. 2 goals. It was Curtis Jones with a deflected shot, and it was Gakpo with the goal. And just like that, the game was flipped on its head. So that gives us the advantage going into this. That's what else Sky Sports are drumming up as well. The fact that Willian plays for Fulham, and the fact that he could be reunited with Chelsea if Fulham get to the final. Um, yeah, they do find things, don't they, to talk about, which is, I suppose that's why they've all got jobs. Yeah, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be sat here at the end of the game cheering the fact that Liverpool will be playing in Wembley against Chelsea next month sometime. I believe the final is. It's normally around the end of February. So, but yeah, guys, if you watched my preview video, you'll know that my score prediction for today's game is 3-2. And if you want, get in the chat. Let me know what your predictions are. Like if you have score predictions or goal scorer predictions or just how the match will go in general. Let me know. Get in the chat and let me know. I'll be happy to discuss it with you. And yeah, don't be shy. I think they're going to show the highlights of the Chelsea game as well from last night. Chelsea, well, I don't know if Middlesbrough were bad or if Chelsea were great. I'm going to predict the result for this game is going to be 3-2 to Liverpool, Mark. You're just copying me because you know that I always get it right, apart from the last game. No, don't. Yeah, no, come on. You were just copying me. You watched the video that I posted earlier. It wasn't a coincidence. But yeah, 3-2. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think the fact that Fulham are going to have to come out. They've got black and white flags going all around the stadium. They're waving. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, like black and white stripes throughout the stands, all waving flags. That's actually quite nice. Actually, I suppose it's a bit of intimidation for the Liverpool fans and players, but hopefully it's nothing doing. But yeah, as I was saying, I think the fact that Fulham have got to score a goal, Liverpool are ahead because of the first leg, 1 goal. Yeah, 100% right, 60% of the time. But 60% of the time, it works all the time. Yeah, I think the fact that Fulham have to come out and they have to get a goal. If not, they're going out. So I think that'll work in Liverpool's favour. I think the fact that they'll commit bodies forward, Liverpool could catch them on the break. So Nunes on the pitch could cause a bit of chaos in between the lines. Get in behind maybe, especially if Fulham start committing bodies. So we'll see. But that's how I think it will play out. I think Fulham need to get an early goal as well. But I think if Fulham do get caught by us, they'll have to try and change their approach because I think they'll be a bit worried if they go hell for leather at Liverpool and then Liverpool just catch them on a break and score a goal or score 2 goals. They're going to have to change their approach. So we'll see how it goes. Kickoff is that clock don't bloody work. Kickoff is in about 3 or 4 minutes time. So we just had another power cut, Mark, about 45 minutes ago. And I thought the stream was going to be screwed, but it came on about 15 minutes later. So I quickly rushed back in here and turned the PC on and everything. And then I was worried about the PC as well because obviously it was on and then the power went out. And yeah, I was just worried. You know what power's like on computers, they can be a bit temperamental. But no, it was fine. Turned it back on and it was fine. But I did come and shut the power off on the PC, so there could be no surge or anything. But hell of a worrying time. So the teams are out on the pitch, they're shaking their hands, getting all the pleasantries out of the way just before they start the battle. And yeah, thank you everybody who's tuning in so far. Really appreciate that. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. That really helps me out. Really trying to grow some followers on YouTube and Facebook. So whatever platform you're on, please hit that subscribe or that follow button. I'm gonna give you a live watch along stream. I can't show you the match because that would be highly illegal, and I do not want to go to prison. So if I had the money to pay for the rights for the match, I would do, but I don't have that sort of money either. Yeah, that's what I thought. I came with the power surge. I literally came in and shut it off once it had gone off. You know, like the power thing on the back. So when the power did come on, it wouldn't fuck it up. I turned it all off the camera and everything as well. So, but thankfully everything was all right. Just this clock now up here. I have an LED clock up there, and I set it today because obviously we had power again. So I set it today, and it's just gone off again. So I now have to set it again, and it's not the easiest clock to set. Stephen Butler, how much are the rights? What for the football? I couldn't tell you, but I know Sky Sports pays millions to show these games live. So lots of money. Just like TNT Sports pay millions to get the games that they show. So I don't know. I don't know what the rights are, but I definitely can't show them from here anyway. It's just going to be a live watch along stream. I'll let you know what's happening as it's happening. And don't be afraid to get in the chat and have a talk with me. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about community, meeting new people, Liverpool supporters alike. So kickoff is about to. Liverpool are just doing their customary pre-match huddle. And then we're going to get underway. Virgil is roaring some orders at them. So this is the first time that Fulham have been in a semi-final, apparently. So let's hope they don't make their first final ever. And kickoff is about to happen. Elliot's going to get us underway. And there we go. So Joe Gomez with a throw in on the left. Headed out for another throw in. Oh, Gravenberch's fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. It's about 40 yards out, over to the left-hand side, but a good opportunity to get a ball into the box. I'm not sure who will take these. Oh, McAllister and Elliott are over them. So I think it might be Elliott to take it, is it? Yes, it is Elliott. Ball comes in. The header is up. Is it Diaz with the header on? He can't get enough on it. It's out for a Fulham goal kick. Diaz, he's tried to flick it on. I think it's Nunes who's coming in at the back post. And it's way too far ahead of him. Right, yeah. Martin is gone for a 2-1 Fulham win. For a Fulham win and then for Liverpool to win on penalties. Now that is a prediction. I hope you've got a fiver on down the bookies for that, because that's a top class prediction. That is. It seems like you've thought about this, Martin. So, what is the thought process behind it? Here we are now. Gravenberch is running through the middle. He gets out to Diaz inside the penalty area. On to Nunes. Nunes might have been offside there, but not sure. I don't think there's going to be any VAR in this either, if I recall, because cross comes in. It's under Elliott. Elliott goes for the volley. Just misses the ball. McAllister pulls it out. Liverpool have got Fulham penned in a bit here. Elliott tries a little dink in, but it's deflected. Goes all the way through to Leno in the Fulham goal. Yeah, what's your thinking behind the 2-1, Martin? I mean, it's kind of, I just can't stand watching penalties. It'll be an awful long stream as well, watching penalties. But, I don't mind. I'm here to watch football. Klopp's taking too big a risk with 3 kids in the back 5 and a square in a round hole with Gomez. Oh, come off it. Have you watched Gomez playing this season? I understand what you're saying with Bradley had a great game against Bournemouth. I mean, there's no reason why he should have been dropped for today. I understand what you think. The thinking. Quanta is an able deputy for Canate. I don't know. I think this team has got it. I think this team can do it. I don't know if there's much to come on. Justin 3-1 to Liverpool. That's a very optimistic prediction. I think it's going to be closer than 3-1. But nah, man, come on. You've got to give a bit of respect to Gomez. He's been unbelievable this season. Ross comes in from Elliott. He sort of volleys that hard. No, it's Bradley, sorry, not Elliott. Uh, yeah, it's a really powerful cross and it's not really towards anybody. It's out for a Fulham throw. Have you got any goal scorer predictions, guys? Who you think is going to get the goals for Liverpool? Oh, I don't know what happened there, but Fulham player, I'm not sure who it is. He's literally just passed it to McAllister while they were trying to get on a break here. Here's Gravenberch. Liking Joe this season, but still a right-sided centre back playing left back. Is he really a right-sided centre back though? I far prefer him at right back and at left back at the moment. I don't know. I think when he's in the centre back role, he's just not good enough. I don't think. Oh, Diaz brings the ball out of the air. I thought he could have flicked that onto Nunes quicker. He does now. Nunes is down the left. He's into the penalty area. He cuts back, goes for the shot. It's deflected. Goes straight into Leno's hands. Justin Kelly, Joe Gomez to score. Did you say that in the last game? I'd love to see him score. I really would love to see him score. It's about time. What is this? This is his 202nd appearance now. 8 years at the club. No goal. He's in the position now anyway. The left back and the right back position, the way our full backs play. There's no reason why he shouldn't be getting forward a bit more and having the chance to get the assists and the shots. Thank you very much for the follow there that came in. Really appreciate that. Here come Fulham now down the right. Cross comes in. Kelleher had to get down and push that out for a corner. I don't know if that was going in or not. Castagna, is it? Down the right wing. And he's got, I don't know if it's a cross or if it's a shot, but it's gone it's like it's going on target anyway. So, corner to Fulham. Cross comes in. There's a volley there, and it's over the bar from Palhinha. Yeah, he is due a goal anytime now. I really do think it's definitely coming this season. It's definitely coming. The way he's playing, the form he's in, and also the position just helps him out more. Apparently, Klopp's given Gomez's wife some money if he does finally score. Yeah, I seen that on Facebook today, I think, or was it yesterday? Apparently, he's going to give her a big chunk of change if he gets a goal. So, if I was Gomez, I'd be like, go on, put me up front then. Let's start bagging. So, Liverpool in possession still. Just knock it around the back. Van Dijk through to Elliott. Elliott tries to play it through to Nunes, but Nunes is caught. There's McAllister again in that number 6. An interception high up the pitch. He's playing it so well. He just reads the game so well. He sees the passes before they're even made. Here's Diaz putting the pressure on the left wing, but the pass through is overhit. Van Dijk clears up. Quansah now gets it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes back to Kelleher. Gravenberch with a little flick onto Nunes. It doesn't make it through. McAllister has missed that one though, and Fulham come out on the left-hand side with Willian. He's got someone on the overlap. Cross comes in. Kelleher gets a hand to it. And that is a good hand. That is brilliant by Fulham. They work it down the left ring really well. The cross comes in. And if Kelleher doesn't get that, it's landing on the Fulham player's head and he's got an empty net to head it into. So that is a good hand by Kelleher. McAllister's just gone down on his ribs. But he's up again. Here's Fulham now. Another cross in. Defended well. Oh. Diaz tries to kick the ball further up the pitch and somebody's come in on him a bit high, but Joe Gomez reminds me of Lovren. He's the best defender in the world. Except Joe Gomez didn't say that about himself. It was Lovren who said that about himself, which was the most embarrassing thing about it. Oh, Fulham just tried to clear it, and he's cleared it into his own player there. That looked like that hurt. That was right in the ghoulies. So Diaz now on the left. Cuts inside. Diaz. And scores. You had it in the chat before I even seen it. Diaz with the goal. I'm not sure what the goalkeeper is doing there. He seems to have jumped over it. Diaz picks it up on the left wing. And he just cuts inside. Cuts inside round the defender. And it didn't seem like a big shot. It was a tame looking shot. But it's 1-0 to Liverpool. Yeah, the commentators are saying that Bernd Leno should have saved this. He has to stop. Diaz does well. He wins the header. Then he just cuts back. And yeah, it doesn't look that I don't know if his shot is clipped by one of the Fulham players or what, but there doesn't seem to be much power in the shot at all. And Leno, he gets down, but he has touched it. He's put it onto the post though, and it sneaks in. 1-0 Liverpool. And well, Marco Silva doesn't look happy. He looks a bit, not unhappy, but a bit, I don't know, a bit defeated, a bit sort of. Uh, but it is 1-0 Liverpool within 11 minutes. And there is a red flare being put on the pitch. Obviously by one of the Liverpool fans. Or like a red smoke. Diaz knows exactly where the cameras is there with that little gesture towards the camera. Oh, they've got a professional on with his red bucket to take the smoke. I don't know what smoke flare thing, whatever it is. We're going to Wembley. A bit early for that. It's still 75 minutes to play. I mean, it is a bit of a mountain to climb for Fulham. I mean, there's 3 goals for them to win. So ball comes all the way through to Keller. He picks it up in his own time. Here's Virgil now. Out to Gomez. This is definitely the game for Gomez to score now. Joe Gomez definitely has to get his goal. Just, especially as time goes on, like just slowly moving further and further up the pitch. Put him up, you know. And again, Leno with the miscommunication with his defender. Defender left it for Leno, and Leno just kept on leaving it and leaving it and leaving it. Quanta doing really well at the back there, taking it around the Fulham player. Finally getting it to Kelleher. And Kelleher will clear it very badly. That was a shit pass for Bradley. And Fulham now on the left. Kelleher clears it better this time, and it's up for Nunes. Nunes doesn't win the header. But Gravenberch and McAllister. McAllister just pulls it out of the air. McAllister is something else, I'm telling you. He's a proper baller. He's really slotting into this number 6 role now. So now it's at the back again. Liverpool, Quanta and Gallagher knocking it about. Van Dijk now in on the action. Getting their passing stats up. Just very comfortable in possession. That's a nice little ball from McAllister's Gomez. Look at where Gomez is now. Look, in the centre of the park. He's playing centre midfield. That's where we want him. Fulham keep booing Harvey Elliott. I think, if I remember rightly, didn't he come from there? Harvey Elliott down the right now. Plays it back to Gravenberch. Gravenberch didn't really have the shot on. He was a bit crowded out there. Here's Bradley. No, it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch draws a foul. That was Gakpo. Fouls the Fulham player. Fulham tried to play it out. And Liverpool with the press. Yeah, don't mind seeing Gomez in centre midfield. He can stay there and take a few shots from distance if he wants. Big ball up from Polinia, and it is straight into Kelleher's hands. That is near no other Fulham player at all. That's a very poor pass. And Fulham in this first 17 minutes, they look a bit poor. They don't look great. They don't look like they're at it. I mean, I know they can be. We've seen them this season how well they can play, but they haven't. I don't know. They just haven't got the confidence today. Virgil van Dijk with a big ball up over the top towards Gakpo. Fulham head it away, but Nunes picks it up. He's out on the right wing here. He's coming inside to McAllister. Gomez is calling for it. Van Dijk now. Out to Diaz on the left wing. Looking to take on the defender. Ends up going back to Joe. So Van Dijk with the ball. McAllister. McAllister feeds it through to Nunes. Nunes very late to turn. Took him a very long time to get the ball under control and turn that. Nunes now with a ball up and over towards Diaz. Diaz tries to get there, doesn't quite. Gravenberch will get the second ball. Gomez now with it. Kwanzaa out to Bradley on the right wing. Fulham players thought he handled that. Flicked off the Fulham player and up to his arm. But the referee says to play on. Gravenberch feeds it through to Nunes. He can't get it under control. The ball out from Fulham is poor, and Kwanzaa picks it up nicely. Pings it out to Diaz. Diaz is on the edge of the box. Oh, his touch. He's passing. He's tried to do some trickery and end up passing it straight to the Fulham defender. The ball out, bounces over the Fulham player and McAllister. Van Dijk cleans it up. And now it's with Bradley. And Kwanzaa. Van Dijk now. Van Dijk with a big ball up. Nunes is on it. Nunes heads it back across to Gravenberch. And the header, there's just too much on it. Unlucky. That was very unselfish of Nunes. He was a bit stretched to get something on that. It's just too much on it. It's just too far ahead of Gravenberch. It's the right idea, but just poorly executed in the end. Fulham in possession now. Oh, but they don't get out very far. Felix, thank you very much for the like. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Slack and Armchair supporters. And if you haven't already, please consider following and subscribing either on YouTube or Facebook. Van Dijk with a ball up. Bradley was running into space, but Van Dijk's hit it behind him. Gravenberch closing down. The second wave of the press is very good from Liverpool. Like once it gets past like Diaz, Nunes, and Gakpo, the press from McAllister and Gravenberch and Elliott in the midfield, they're turning over possession an awful lot, them three. See, McAllister just misses out, but there's Kwanzaa to pick it up. McAllister looking to thread the ball to Gakpo, has to turn back. See, just there again, McAllister nearly turned over possession in the midfield. McAllister now with a ball out to Bradley on the right wing. He's got lots of space here, but he takes his time, plays it to Elliott. Elliott back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gravenberch. Gravenberch tries to flick it to Nunes. It was a poor pass, but Fulham cut it out anyway. Yeah, Gakpo in there with his foot. He trips a Fulham player. It's a free kick to Fulham. Big ball over from Fulham. Gomez deals with the header. Gravenberch wins the second. It's back with Gomez again now. And then to Quansah. Very calmly done at the back by Liverpool. Quansah's coming out with the ball. He's looking for a pass, but he's going to end up going to Bradley on the right wing. Bradley doesn't seem fully confident. There's a few times there he's received the ball on the right wing, and I thought he's got a bit of space to run into, but he stopped the ball and looked for a pass and gone back, which is not an issue, just maybe a bit of a lack of confidence. You reckon Diaz will get the second goal and Gomez will get the finisher? Oh yeah, I'd like that to happen. That'd be nice. I'd rather Fulham didn't get the 2 goals, so our prediction was wrong though. 3-0 would be nice. So Lennon with the ball at his feet, just allowing Nunes to come onto him. No one wants to see your face, just show the screen. It's not what your mum said. So, McAllister in midfield. Gravenberch now. Elliott now trying to do something. Bit of pace. Cross comes in. It's too close to the keeper, but I don't know what the keeper has done. Does the keeper punched it against Gakpo or something? It's a free kick. I think Gakpo was offside anyway. It's gone for a free kick, but Elliott with a good bit of work there, a bit of pace to bring it out of. Well, apparently they reckon he's offside. Yeah, Bernd Leno has come out to punch it away. He's ended up punching it into Gakpo, and then it goes up and over. Ball could have went anywhere, but it goes over. But linesman has flagged for offside, but it was a very tight one. But with no VAR in this game, I do believe there's no VAR because Middlesbrough don't have VAR in their ground, and they were in the other semi-final. So because of that, there's been no VAR used in the semi-finals. So Fulham now coming away on the left wing with Robinson. Willian now. Bradley across, sorry, and puts it out for a Fulham throw. Willian now gets it across to the right wing, but Gomez picks it up and pulls it away. Diaz is then on a run, about to run away, and Castagna just pulls him back. Should be a yellow card because that's one of them cynical fouls where he's just pulled him back. One of those tactical fouls. But nothing doing. Gomez with a big ball up to no one that time. Straight through to the goalkeeper. Even Quansah up there. joining the high press. And there we go. Bradley and Quansah have won it between them. Here's Gravenberch. Nice little ball to Elliott, but the return pass is poor. Another one onto Nunes. Nunes with a volley. He's hit the post. There's Diaz. It's gone in, but there's a flag up. So what is this? Elliott's onside. It comes back to Gakpo or Gravenberch. Ah, yeah, the dink over to Nunes. He's offside. No, that's spot on, that is. That is correct. Nunes just started his run just a half a second too early. So Fulham coming with the ball now. They're on the left again. Willian gets out to the left. Bradley does well to cut that out, but his pass out is picked up. Willian dribbling through. Is it Jimenez? Cross comes in and Van Dijk heads it away. But Jimenez was offside. It's going to be a free kick to Liverpool. Yeah, he's probably just offside. It's a tight one again. I don't know how the linesmen are getting these, but Sky have just literally commented about the fact that there is no VAR between two Premier League teams. But it was all down to Middlesbrough being in the other semi-final, and then not a Premier League team. So here come Fulham again now. They've got a bit of possession. Oh, Diaz coming back and winning it like that. Gravenberch with a beautiful touch and turn. Get him away from danger. That was brilliant. That was great awareness by Gravenberch. It's now back with Van Dijk. Gravenberch, he's going to lose it out there, yeah. Took too long on the ball. Someone came in from behind. McAllister gets his foot in on Willian, but it's fallen for Jimenez. Van Dijk with the clearance. Elliott now trying to win it up high. Gakpo and Elliott do between them. Gakpo comes away with it. Gets it to Gravenberch now. Gravenberch's got a bit of space. Liverpool have got a break on here. It's 5v4. Gravenberch finds Diaz. Diaz with the shot. It's tame again. Straight at Leno. Well, not straight at him, but it's a tame effort. He really should have. Gravenberch should have went out right to Elliott. That's a poor effort by Diaz. Very poor. He got lucky with the first one because it was a very similar. I'd put that down to a goalkeeper error more than a Diaz shot, to be honest with you. But if he wants to get the second goal, he needs to put a bit more whip on them shots. Polina now with a big ball up over the top, looking for De Cordova Reed, I think. But again, it's poor. It's gone straight through to Kelleher. And now Liverpool will knock it around the back for a few passes anyway. It's now with Van Dijk. Van Dijk tries to play it forward. Willian gets a foot on it, but it comes to Gakpo anyway. Gakpo back to McAllister. McAllister's going to put it out to Gomez. Diaz. Diaz tries to put it to Gravenberch, but it's cut out. And the pass for Fulham down the right wing is too hard, and it goes for a Liverpool throw. And here is a sight we do love to see. Andy Robertson is warming up. And it has been a long time. It's been like 105 days or something. 21 or 22 games, I do believe. Here come Fulham now with Jimenez. Takes the shot. Ooh, Kelleher gets down low to his right. Bradley keeps it in. Bradley does well. His pass out is poor, but Gakpo gets onto it. And Gakpo releases Nunes. Nunes has got the pace. The defender does well to get across. That was some good play by Liverpool. That's a great save by Kelleher. And within 10 seconds, Liverpool are down the other end. I think that shot was probably going wide by Jimenez, but Kelleher wasn't to know. And Nunes just can't quite get to the pass. It's just a bit too quick for him. Defender gets across and gets his leg in. Throw into Liverpool. It's now with Elliott and now Bradley on the right wing. Into Gakpo. 1-2 with Bradley. Bradley's cross is blocked. Goes out for a Liverpool throw. So Liverpool playing around at the back. Kelleher's very far out of his goal. His ball out to Gomez. Gomez tries to keep it in. He should have just let it go for a Fulham throw. Fulham trying to pile bodies forward and get us under pressure, and we're allowing them to do it. Oh, and it's fallen nicely for Fulham. They're into the box, but now they've had to go out wide. De Cordova Reed here. Diaz is hounding him, and Diaz fouls him for no fucking reason. There was no need for Diaz to go jumping on him like that. Why are you jumping on the back of him like that? So Pereira over the free kick. Ball comes in. It's headed up in the air by Liverpool. Gravenberch is trying to get his... Yeah. Gravenberch messes around with it too much. Ends up giving Fulham the throw. Here come Fulham again. Jimenez is going to throw himself on the floor. Referee seen it and says get up. But you could see what he was trying to do there. Willian now with the ball. Willian now with the shot. Straight at Kelleher. But Fulham slowly trying to claw their way back into this game. That was a good bit of play. Yeah, Jimenez is looking for a penalty there. There is no contact at all, really. Oh, there's fuck all there. It looked like, from the other angle, it looked like Gravenberch might have just sort of put a bit of weight into him. But from that angle, when you see them both running side by side, Gravenberch's not even touched him. Here's Quanta now. Quanta's ball forward could not be met by Nunes' head. So Fulham in possession at the back. Oh, Van Dijk does well to get the ball, but he gives it straight back to a Fulham player. But there's Gravenberch in, wins the ball, but it's a free kick to Fulham. On Castagna, I think it was. No, it was on De Cordova Reed. He didn't even touch him. But, oh well, Fulham have a free kick. They've gone backwards. Oh, but Elliott's nearly won it high up the pitch. But there's a ball out there, and McAllister and Gravenberch both didn't miss it. It's now out with Willian on the left. He plays it onto Robinson. Ball comes in. Van Dijk is there to clear it. Quanta is there to pick it up. I thought it was going for a corner, but Quanta's watched it. He's kept it. Ball comes forward. Nunes can't get on it. Fulham come again. Fulham are slowly getting more and more into this game. Ball forward. Gomez sees it. Gomez shepherds it out for a goal kick. That's good work by Gomez. Gomez and Van Dijk are sort of in a pivot, which is a bit like between them they keep switching in and out, and it's a bit worrying sometimes. Mohammed, thank you very much for the like. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the SAS. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And everybody who's watching, I hope you're having a great day. McAllister does well to win the head, gets it to Gravenberch, to Elliott. Back to Gravenberch. Gravenberch out to Bradley now. Bradley with the pass to Gakpo, and it's well over hit. That was poor. So Fulham bringing it away, but Bradley wins it high up, but then misses out, and McAllister gives it away. But Fulham can't get the pass right. Pass it straight out for a Liverpool throw. Oh, Gomez doing well to get across and winning that ball. What's he even doing in that position? So Liverpool just knocking around the back. Again, Van Dijk, McAllister, Van Dijk, Kelleher. Kelleher with a big ball up here now. Looking for Diaz actually on the left wing, and it's gone over. Diaz is going to get this and keep it in play. He does well to muscle off the fullback. It's back to Gomez. Go on, shoot. Shoot. He does shoot. Oh. Defender heads it up and over. Little grin from Joe Gomez. Somebody's obviously said it to him. It looked like a good shot. It looked like it might have been going in sort of like the right hand side of the goal, but right. Elliott now with a corner. Liverpool's left hand side is going to be an outswinger. So the cross comes in. It's a poor one. Hang on, the referee's blowing the whistle. He's got to retake the corner because something's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Is he shouting over to his linesman? I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, Elliott with the cross. It's a better one. McAllister gets it down on the edge of the box. Out to Elliott again. Cross comes in. Who's up? Nunes was looking to get up. Gakpo now has the ball. Gakpo's been quiet, but that was a good turn by Gakpo. Nunes picks up the ball. Gakpo was fouled there as he turned between two Fulham defenders. Van Dijk. Van Dijk loses out. Conor Bradley now like a rocket getting back. McAllister gets in. Oh, but McAllister is chopped down there. That's a yellow card. McAllister does well to get in there and stop that attack from building up. And your man has just... McAllister's injured here. They've called for the medics. That was a dangerous foul, that was. He's got the yellow card out of his pocket anyway. You don't even think that's a foul. He's gone through like he slid into his leg. The commentator thinks that that's not a foul. That is a foul. It's a yellow card. And that's the correct decision. Fucking hell. Yellow card is the correct decision there. If you think that's not a foul, you're an idiot. Osman, thank you very much for the like. Really appreciate that. And yes, welcome to the Slack and Armchair Supporter channel, where we watch all the Liverpool games. We talk everything Liverpool, but it doesn't have to be all Liverpool. You can talk about whatever you want, as long as it's football related. Yeah, that's a really tame effort by Diaz. They're just showing the replay of the goal. Very tame. Well, so there's 2 minutes left in this first half, plus whatever stoppages there's been. There's been the goal. There's been this stoppage here for McAllister. He seems all right. He's up now and he's walked off to the side of the pitch. I think it was like two shins just coming together, or like a knee on a shin. You know, a painful one, but not dangerous. Like there was no studs or anything. Big ball out to Diaz. Diaz heads it down to Nunes. Nunes to Gomez. Gomez calmly through to Van Dijk into space. Van Dijk now hits a ball out to Bradley. And Robinson gets in and puts it out for a Liverpool throw. So McAllister is now back on the pitch. That's good. The way he was down, I thought it was more serious, but oh, Liverpool work it really well down the right hand side. Cross comes in. That's well cut out by the Fulham defender. That was a brilliant ball by Bradley. Oh, that's poor by Gakpo. Gakpo's tried to lift the ball over to Elliott. Elliott's offside. Gakpo's tried to run onto his own pass, and it just hasn't worked for him. So now Fulham again down the left with Jimenez. Quansah. Oh, Quansah's tried a back heel. Jimenez gets it back. Cross comes in by Jimenez. Gomez with the clearance, but it's up in the air. McAllister and Willian tussling for it. McAllister gets it away to Gravenberch. Only as far as Robinson. Now Bradley has the ball. He lets it roll for a throw. It's going to be about 3 minutes of added time, I'd say, here. No, there's going to be 5 minutes of added time here. So, 5 minutes still to go. So, Fulham regain possession high up here. And Quansah nearly feeds it straight back to them. Liverpool tried to come away with it, but lose out again. McAllister is across, gets the ball, sort of, but also gets the player. Can't complain. He's just done the same thing. Just had the same thing happen to him. He's not booked him, has he? That's never a yellow card. He hasn't even touched him. He's just slid in to try and get the ball ahead of the player. But he hasn't touched the player. The player's just gone down. So cross comes in for Fulham. And Quansah heads it the wrong way. He's out for a Fulham throw. Fulham corner. I don't know. It looked like two Liverpool players got a bit confused there and like didn't know who was going to head it. And then Quansah ended up putting out for a corner. So Pereira with the corner comes in. Oof. And it's away. No, it's not away. It's back in. Bradley with the clearance. Elliott up to Diaz. Diaz is being fouled there. Nothing given by the ref. Somebody came in the back of him quite hard there. It's now Nunes on the left. Nunes, big ball across to Elliott. Elliott's got lots of space on this right hand side. That's a good ball by Nunes. Elliott with a beautiful touch to bring that down. Elliott with the cross. There's Gravenberch. And he's ended up hitting it the wrong way. He's trying to lift his leg up to get it, and it's ended up, instead of going that way to the goal, it's ended up going that way. Hit the wrong part of his foot. But that's a good ball by Nunes out to Elliott originally. And that is a sublime touch by Elliott. It's a great pass. Great cross in by Elliott as well. Perfectly weighted. Perfect height. Gravenberch, he probably should have left it for Nunes. But, oh well. You can't have them all, can you? So Fulham now knocking it about the back. Elliott trying to close down. Gets very close to the keeper. Van Dijk with the header forward. Yeah, shouting for handball, but nothing given. I actually thought Gakpo handled the ball, not the Fulham player. So it's back with Leno. A minute and a half left of this half. And Fulham have gone back to Leno again. Big ball forward. And Bradley is the wrong side of Jimenez there. It's Willian now on the left wing. Diaz is over to try and help win it back. Fulham end up going back to their defenders. So Fulham now working it down the left. It's Robinson, Willian. Oh, the cross in is behind the player. Gravenberch picks it up. Gravenberch's coming away. Gravenberch to Nunes. Nunes should look to switch it as quick as possible. He can't. And it's bounced off Nunes as well. It's gone for a Fulham throw. But Gakpo does well to win it back. No, he doesn't. The referee says that's a foul. And Andreas Pereira has just punched the ball out of frustration. I don't know. And now he's shouting at the referee. The referee's called him back for being aggressive. And then he started shouting at the ref as well. It's fair enough from Simon Hooper, really. That's actually pretty good refereeing. Not don't mind that. I mean, he did throw his dummy out of his pram there and punched the ball and that, but Simon Hooper was like, "Oi, settle yourself down." Ball up, straight to Kelleher. That just sums up Pereira's game pretty much so far. Punching the ball like it's a punching bag, and then putting a shit ball into the box. So, at half time, it is 1-0 to Liverpool. The goal from Diaz, it was about 11 minutes in. And yeah, not particularly great goal by Diaz. It was more poor goalkeeping. But it's a goal nonetheless. We'll take it. And yeah, Liverpool with another toe in the final. Let's say that. Not sure we've got one foot in there, but we're close. 45 minutes. Fulham need 3 goals to proceed to the final themselves. Liverpool comfortable. Fulham, for the last 10 minutes of that half, they did start growing into the game. And there was a few worrying instances, but nothing major. Nothing that they could convert into a decent chance. But that's the way it is so far. That's the story of the half. I'm going to go on a little break now, guys. I'll be back in time for the second half Okay, so thanks everybody who's tuned in so far. Thanks for the likes and the follows. If you haven't already, please go and hit that subscribe button. Really, that helps us out so much. And also leave a like on the video as well. And thanks for the negative comment that I had in there as well. I must be getting pretty good at this. So that's always a good sign. So thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it. Right, guys, welcome back. Second half should be underway in a few minutes or so. Oh, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Just watching some adverts here. But yeah, just first half. Thank you very much as well for the subscription there, for the subscriber mark. About time. Thank you very much. And also, Justin, I missed your comment there about we're keeping possession really well, playing really good passes, and keeping it simple. Yes, we were until we let Fulham back into the game. Sorry, I've only just seen it here when I was on the break. Yeah, you're dead right. But yeah, we started letting Fulham back into it there in the last 5 minutes or so. It's probably 10 minutes. But yeah, still comfortable. Still, it's 3-1 on aggregate, so it's going to be difficult for Fulham to come back. But anything can happen. It's two Premier League clubs. It's a cup semi-final. Anything can happen. I won't be comfortable until the final whistle is gone, and I know that we're definitely going to Wembley. But yeah, until that happens, we'll just see. So yeah, second half's going to get underway soon. But what is your guys' feeling on player of the match so far? Who's been the standout performers for Liverpool? Personally, I'm probably thinking McAllister again. For me so far, um, he did take that knock late on in the first half, but he did get up again, and he is okay. So that's good because he's been quite influential in the last couple of games. Gravenberg's been pretty good. Elliott's had some glimpses as well. Some decent work, like that chance for, was it? No, Diaz scored, didn't he? Second goal. It was disallowed. The build up to that play, Elliott was heavily involved. That was a good bit of play by Elliott. Um, but other than that, I think it's been a bit tame. I think Fulham have been a bit tame as well, which is, it doesn't feel like a cup semi-final, second leg. Winner takes all sort of game. It's slow, calm, calculated. Liverpool have been pretty calm in the first half, like you were saying. Justin playing really simple, good passes, keeping it simple. It didn't, you know. Fulham seemed a bit, I don't know, just quiet. Not as chaotic as they can be, which sometimes you need a bit of madness. I usually watch on Facebook and followed you for ages, so I thought I had subscribed on this back then too, but just realised I hadn't. Subscribe now for notifications of future content. Yeah, thanks for that, man. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm only pulling your leg, man. I know you've been following on Facebook for a long time. Yeah, I think we're nearly close to 60 followers, subscribers now on YouTube. Trying to get there. It's just YouTube is a different, completely different kettle of fish. So second half is about to get underway. Pereira's going to get them underway. And there we go. But yeah, thanks for the subscribing anyway, man. I post a lot of videos actually on there. There's like 3 for each game, so you're getting a lot of notifications. I hope you've got them email notifications turned off. They're the ones that wind me up. Yeah, Gravenberg's won it really well here, high up. He's passed it to Nunes, who was offside, but here's Diaz. Diaz! Oh, he squared it to Elliott, and Elliott stopped running. Gakpo now inside the penalty area. This should have been a goal. What are we fucking about at? Elliott now with the shot, and it's terrible. That should have been a goal. How? Diaz should have took a shot. Diaz should have shot. Gravenberg, again, getting his leg in there. Nunes is miles offside, but he lets it run for Diaz. Very clever of him, actually. Diaz squares it. He should have took a shot. He squared it. It's gone behind Gakpo and way in front of Elliott. Who's he squaring it to? And that shot from Elliott is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's one of them ones that could very possibly, if it kept going, it could have went out for a throw. You know, the ones that skew out and curl out. Anyway, Fulham now in possession. They have a throw in on the left-hand side. That really should have been 2-0, and that should have been game, set, and match. But not. I wouldn't mind, but that was great decision-making by Nunes. He knew he was offside. He let it run on to Diaz. That was great awareness by Nunes. And then Diaz, I think he just made the wrong decision. I think he should just go for a shot. Liverpool now have a throw in on the right-hand side. Bradley to take it. McAllister winning the ball, getting it to Gomez. Now Diaz. Virgil now. Wouldn't mind seeing Robertson coming on for a little run out today at some point. Could bring him on for Bradley maybe, and switch Gomez back to right back. But it's great to have Robertson back. Gravenberch, oh, he's overrun that ball. Tried to pass it off to Nunes, but overrun it. Oh, and Nunes misses the challenge. The out ball by Fulham, though, is poor. And it goes for a Liverpool throw. No? Did it get deflected? Temu, man. Thank you very much for the like and for the follow. Really appreciate that, man. Hope you're enjoying the content. And welcome to Slack and Armchair Supporters. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. Morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. It's Nunes on the left. He's trying to work something. Trying to get a bit of space. Gets it back to Gomez. Gomez is going to shoot again. And it's over. It's over the bar. That was poor. He'll get there. He'll get there. He'll score an absolute belter, I'm telling you. Ball comes forward from Fulham. Van Dijk wins the header. Quansah with a clearance. Joe Gomez has had the second most shots this match, behind Diaz. Fulham with a nice bit of passing here round the defence, and now they've gotten all the way out to Willian. Now down the left wing, he cuts inside, gets it out to De Cordova. Reed takes a shot. Who's there? Gomez is there with the block. Great block. Diaz then puts it out for a corner. So it's a corner to Fulham on their right-hand side as they're attacking. Pereira with an outswinger. It's overheads. Van Dijk gets a little flick. It's only out as far as Willian. Cuts inside. He's going for the shot. Comes off of Gomez's foot again. Gomez is everywhere. Diaz now with the ball out. Gets onto it. Nunes is chasing down Robinson. Robertson does well to send him to the shops. But Nunes has got some serious pace. But so do a lot of players. A lot of players seem to be able to keep up with him. I mean, Robinson had him matched there for pace. Diaz here now, coming into the penalty area, cut back. Cutback was deflected and falls to Gakpo, but all he can do is poke it over the bar. Yeah. The cross was deflected, so it was a bit of an awkward one for Gakpo. He sort of like side-footed it and tried to loop it over the keeper, but it's gone over the bar instead. Or as well, I should say. So Fulham are now really trying to get forward. Here they are now, cross into the box. Gomez with the header clear. Cordova-Reid picks it up though. This is what I thought Fulham were going to do from the first whistle, was commit bodies to attacks, and really have a go at Liverpool. Really try to get their goals. Gakpo gives away a free kick. It's quite far out, but it is an opportunity for Fulham to get a ball into the box. Yeah, Gakpo's just a little bit late. There's not much contact in it. Your man goes down like he's been shot, but there really isn't much contact in it. But Gakpo is late, so that is a foul. Pereira and Kenny over it. Plays it short. Kenny gets it to Willian. Willian cutting inside again. Big ball over the top. Oh, the header. Oh, they've hit the post. And here come Liverpool now. Liverpool are on the break here. Diaz, Gakpo, and Nunes. It's a 3v1. Oh, Nunes is taking too long. It's now with Elliott. Elliott with the shots. He's kicked it straight at the fucking keeper. Why are you pass it to the keeper, man? Take a shot. McAllister now with the shot, and that was well wide. Fulham had a great chance there. The ball came in. The keeper came out to collect it and missed it. Fulham ended up heading it. Their defender ended up heading it across the box, but it just missed Cordova-Reid, and Pereira comes with the shot. And he just rattled it against the post. Liverpool then come away with it. Nunes takes way too long to get a pass away, ends up going with Elliott on the right, and it was ultimately the wrong choice because Elliott took a tame effort, passed it straight at Leno's feet. See, this is what I thought would happen. If Fulham came forward and tried to get their goal, Liverpool would catch them on a break. This is what I honestly expect to happen in the first 10-15 minutes of the game, though, not at the start of the second half. But that is close for Fulham and absolute ridiculous for Liverpool. How they haven't scored that there? So again, that's another one. We had a chance in the first half where we should have scored it, but either shit decision making or a shit pass. I think it was Diaz. I think he should have took a shot, but he squared it to Elliott again. But it was behind Gakpo and in front of Elliott. So Liverpool tried to build up an attack, but Fulham turn over possession, and they're coming now. Ball over the top here to the right-hand side. Gomez will shepherd it out. He watches that all the way out. That's good defending by Joe. Gallagher with the ball at his feet. Yeah, Fulham really committing the bodies forward now. Pressing up high. Really trying to get ready to attack the ball out from Liverpool. They've got 3 to 4 bodies ready. When Gallagher's ready to take it out, they've got 3 or 4 bodies up, ready to start pressing. So maybe this was their game plan from the start, but they've started actually committing the players to it now. Virgil does well to get a foot in there, but Liverpool can't win it. Fulham are coming down the left here. Bradley now. He should watch this out of play. Yeah, he does. Liverpool throw in right down by the corner flag. Good ball by Willian. They're just showing the replay of that chance for Pereira. And Gallagher's just come out and he's missed the ball and he's ended up just punching the defender in the back. Tossin? Is it? He's won the header ahead of Gallagher and Gallagher's ended up just punching him. And don't do this to me. The football's just gone off. The stream is still okay. It's fine. Sorry about this, guys. The football's just gone off. I'm trying to reload it here. Don't know why this... Unless the weather's gotten bad again outside. Here we go. Yeah, here we are. Back on. 57 minutes. Yeah, so... Here come Liverpool away with it. It's Diaz now. Gets it to Núñez on the left. Núñez is in. Núñez takes a shot and Leno with the save. It's out for a Liverpool corner on the right-hand side. That was... Diaz is taken out of it at the start of that attack as well. As Polinia's come in, he's like chipped the ball over him. Polinia's gone through him. And Núñez, that's going in by Núñez by the looks of it. It's a great save by Leno. It's gone for a Liverpool corner. So McAllister over this corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Cross comes in. Doesn't beat the first Fulham defender. Bradley takes it down though on the edge of the box. McAllister now with it. McAllister trying to get down the right. Robinson does well. McAllister does well to win it back. And he's got it. He's going to put a cross in, surely. And doesn't. He takes way too long. Willian ends up getting the ball. Cross does come in now by somebody. Gravenberg, I think. Bradley takes it down. Gakpo now. Gakpo gets out to Diaz. Diaz takes a touch. Gets it to Gakpo. Gakpo puts a cross in. It's Liverpool are trying to walk it into the net. Diaz now. Onto the left-hand side is Núñez. Back to Diaz. Diaz out to Elliott on the left. And Elliott loses it. Colo, thank you very much for the like. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. This has just gotten a little bit hectic here. So Gomez with the throw. Núñez, sorry, now has the ball. He's coming across the pitch. Gets it to Bradley. Elliott. Sorry, again out to Bradley. Fulham's press now is pretty good. They've got a lot of people marked out. Van Dijk here on the ball. De Cordova-Reid tries to get it off him. Van Dijk is just too much of a unit and he can't move him. So Diaz with a good touch there, and he's brought down. Oh, the referee does give it. Didn't hear the whistle there, but the referee has given it. Diaz now. Gravenberch on the left. Gomez back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk up to Gravenberch. Gravenberch's on the left wing. Switched back again. He did switch places with Elliott there. And what a pass that is from Gravenberch out to Elliott on the opposite wing. Elliott working it in. Made space for a cross, but then didn't. Oh, that's a good pass in by Bradley. Finds Gakpo. Gakpo just didn't read it very well. Gakpo, Gravenberch. McAllister there with a high possession turnover. Elliott now. Diaz. Somebody fucking shoot, please. Gomez. Nunes now on the left, on the edge of the box. McAllister now. Jimenez comes back and he's going to win it back from McAllister. McAllister's doing well. McAllister is fucking chopped down by two Fulham players, and somehow he's the one who has fouled the Fulham player. I don't know how that's a foul from McAllister. Fucking doing some dance, and then some other player just comes in. Fulham player just comes in and flattens the pair of them. Liverpool turn over possession again. Elliott now. Nunes is into the penalty area. He's knocked over there. Free kick already. Nunes was taken down and they gave a free kick to Fulham. Why? Because the Fulham player went in too hard on Nunes and hurt himself. So Fulham play it out. Liverpool pressing well as well here. And there we go. Quansah up, win the header, gets it to Bradley. Bradley coming down the right. Bradley is still coming down the right. He was fouled there. Oh, but it's been given to Nunes here. Nunes with the shot. Oh! He could have fed in Bradley there. But he's took on the shot. I'm not sure. Bradley might have been offside, but it looked like he could have just slipped it through to Bradley. Bradley would have had a tap in. Oh, no, Bradley was onside. I think has Nunes clipped the post? No, it hasn't. It's close. The thing is, it's curling away from goal the whole time. He's on the right-hand side of goal and he shot with his right foot. So it's curling away from goal. So Liverpool with possession again. Along the back with Van Dijk, Kelleher, Quansah, Gomez now driving forward. Joe Gomez. Challenge from behind, but it was a good one. Gravenberch with the challenge. It goes for a Fulham throw. They're back now with Leno and in amongst their defenders, knocking it about. Robinson here. Oh, that's well picked out by Bradley. Bradley now driving at the defence. His touch is too heavy. That was poor. Gakpo, McAllister here on the right. Bradley's had a good game. He's got into some really good positions, but I don't know. He is lacking. I don't know if he's a bit tired because this is his second game that he's playing, and he is only young. But I don't know. Just some of his decision making is poor. His touch is a bit off as well. Like there, he's just overhit a simple touch forward, and he's just overhit it and ended up giving the ball away. But defensively, he's been good. He's finding great positions. He's intercepting a lot of passes. Here's a ball here to Gakpo. The linesman put his flag up awful late. Let Gakpo run onto it, obviously. Oh, here comes the assassin. And Jones. So Jones is available. I didn't even look at who was on the bench. But Jones is available. I didn't have him in my lineup. If you watch my preview video, I didn't have him in my lineup because I seen that he went. It looked like his hamstring, and I thought 4 to 6 weeks. But he's obviously on the bench. He's about to come on alongside Diogo Jota. So I would say Gravenberch is probably coming off. That's a foul by Bradley, and that is, yeah, definitely a foul. Can't complain about that one. So yeah, I'd say Gravenberch's coming off. It has to be him or Elliot. Here come Fulham now down the right. Oh, and that pass is terrible. That is well over hit, and it's Pereira again. He's having a shocking game for Fulham, and then he keeps mouthing off and doing hand gestures at everybody else as though it's their fault. So substitutions, I'd say Gravenberch is coming off for Jones, and I'd say Gakpo for Jota. But first, Fulham are making a change. De Cordova-Reid is coming off, and Harry Wilson is coming on. The old Liverpool boy. And so Jones, McAllister is coming off for Jones. Okay, fair enough. That is fair enough, actually. If I recall, in the game before the first leg of this, was it against Arsenal? Jones played the number 6 role, and he was quite convincing in there. So he could go in there, and then it's Nunes is coming off for Jota. Don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you. So the midfield now consists of Elliot, Jones, and Gravenberch. 3 youngsters. Yeah, Jones is in the number 6 role. Oh, there's somebody in on Jota straight away. Welcome to the game. He gets up though, no messing. Quansah now, back to Kelleher, back to Quansah. Liverpool have 31 goal involvements by substitutes in all competitions, 15 goals and 16 assists. Next on that list is Arsenal with 20, so Liverpool are 11 ahead of them. Just goes to show that Klopp knows what he's doing. You know, the manager this season, he's great decisions. That's a nice ball over to Jota. Gets it down to Gakpo, to Diaz. Elliot now. Back to Diaz. Into Jones. There's Jones. Jota. No, Jota misses out. Jones wins it back. What is he giving that for? Jones won that fucking lovely. I think it was for the previous thing from Jota, but that didn't seem very much like a foul either, to be honest with you, but who knows? Yeah, so yeah, guys, get in the chat anyway. Let me start letting me know who you think the man of the match has been so far. Nearly up on 70 minutes. So, oh, he's a big ball over the top for Wilson onto it. His touch, he can't quite bring it under control. His touch puts out for a goal kick, but that was a good ball over. Not sure if he was onside or offside. It was a big ball. It's Polinia, is it? Yeah, he would have been onside, but his touch. It's Polinia. He's done that a few times this game. In the first half, he done 3 or 4, and they were terrible. But that one was nearly on point. Diaz is being pulled there by Tossen and turning. Gakpo now. Why is Diaz left it? Bradley wins it. Gravenberch takes a big shot. Plenty of power, just not the accuracy. It's a little bit wide, just a little bit left of the post. Bradley in a great position again, just like I was saying. He's in the right position. He's intercepting. He's getting possession back. It's just his decision making when he's coming forward is a bit poor. There's Quansah winning the header. And Liverpool winning the throw. But again, Bradley's still, only 20 years old. Got a lot of growing to do yet. Got a lot of learning to do, so but definitely got some good signs there. Simon Hooper is going over. Jota is having a fight with Diop. Well, I'm not surprised he keeps fucking touching him on the face like that. See, look, he keeps grabbing him. Referee's going to blow it up again, is he? Well, if Jota scores, I think I know who he's going to celebrate up to. Oh no, he's all right, Bradley. The way he tried to put his foot in there to stop the ball, it looked like he. Yeah, no, he's gone off the pitch. Here's your man grabbing fucking Jota again. Bradley. It looked like Bradley kicked the floor. It looked like he. I don't know. It looked awkward on his leg. He did just go off the pitch there. Yeah, he keeps grabbing Jota's fucking head and pulling him. Just show a slow motion replay of it. Like, now Bradley's all right. He is back on the pitch there playing. He just stepped off there for a second. I didn't know. Oh, I'd love it if Jota scored now. He could go and shush that defender. That's what dreams are made of, that stuff. So Fulham in possession here, down the left wing. Robinson, Kearney and Willian. The three of them have been pretty decent for Fulham. Anything positive has come from them three on this left-hand side. Fulham out on the right wing now. And, oh, who is that? Was it Gravenberg? Ended up passing it out to... No, it was Jones, was it? Ended up not getting his foot to it. It falls for Polinia, and he's tried to take a shot, but it's a poor one. And it nearly falls for Jimenez. Jimenez nearly flicks it the opposite way, but it's just, he's not expecting it. So he has flicked it, but he's not got a lot of power or a lot of accuracy on it. And Callagher ends up pulling it in. Liverpool now down the other end on the right wing now. Gakpo, Elliott and Bradley working together. It's into Jones. Back to Van Dijk now. Jones again. Elliott. That's going to be too close to the Fulham player. It is, but Jota manages to pick it up. It's crossfield pass there by Jones, and it was just too high, too telegraphed. And Fulham cut it out, but Liverpool do regain possession. Oh, Joe Gomez is caught late there by Polinia. Well, he didn't have control of the ball, but he done well to get in there ahead of Polinia. Polinia brings him down, draws the foul. And Fulham are going to make a double substitution here. Liverpool, well, get us back underway. The substitution isn't coming just yet. Elliott with a ball over. This time it finds Diaz. Gomez. Gomez with a cross, looking for Gakpo at the far post. And goes all the way out for a Fulham goal kick. Gravenberg can't quite get it under control. Here come Fulham now down the right. Jimenez. They've gone back to the defenders. Tossan and Diop now. Robinson on the left. Plays a good ball to Willian. Perfectly placed between Bradley and Kwanzaa. Oh, Willian with the ball in towards the penalty area. And it's Harry Wilson. He could have turned and went into space there, but he's played it back and the pass was poor. There's a bit of a tussle. And Gakpo ends up bringing Kearney down. Fulham have a free kick. It's a dangerous position. They get a good cross into the box here. Fulham will make that change now as well. It's about 30 yards out or so to the left. No, they're not going to make the change now. What? Okay, Pereira puts the ball in. No, he doesn't. It's going to be somebody else. Kearney puts it into the box. And Fulham player goes down on the edge of the box and they scream like it's a penalty, even though he only fell over. Here's Harry Wilson now down the left. Oh, he's cut past Bradley like he was nothing. There it is. There's the goal. Diop with the goal. That was some good play by Harry Wilson. So there you go. Yeah, Harry Wilson's just blasted the ball across goal. And Diop's just touched it and it's just gone. Harry Wilson, he's just. Do you know, if there was VAR, he was probably offside. I think he's a shoulder ahead of Van Dijk. But there is no VAR. So, oh well. Oh no, he's not. Kwanzaa's touched it anyway. And yeah, he just touches it. Wish I hadn't made that 2-1 Fulham shout now. Yeah, me too, Martin. I was just literally thinking that. And here we go. Fulham on the break again. Big ball over the top to Willian. Oh, and Elliott. Oh, apparently that's not a foul. Gakpo now trying to bring it away. Gakpo's still going. Gakpo's still going. Gakpo's clipped on the back. Jota picks up the ball. Polina is just fucking trying to rugby tackle everybody. Diop has finally kicked Jota. And fucking hell, he's been booked. Liverpool win a free kick. Polina, what is he doing? Like, he's fucking doing absolutely everything. Diop has really gone in hard there. Well, Jota drew the foul anyway. But it was late from him. I don't know why there's no need for him to go in like that, but it was between him and Jota before, wasn't it? All the pissing about. So Elliott is over the ball here. I doubt he's going to shoot. It looks like he's lining up to shoot. No, he's lifted it to the far post towards Jota. Van Dijk puts it back across, but there's nobody there. Gravenberg, Elliott with a volley from miles away. Well wide. Good couple of yards wide. The crowd really behind Fulham now after that goal. They were starting to get a bit loud because they were playing a bit more positive, but here's Wilson again. Driving at Liverpool defence. They're letting him come in. Why are you letting him come in and get that shot off? Stand your fucking ground and step up to him. Everybody. There's Joe. There's Virgil. Kelleher gets down, makes a save. It's deflected for a Fulham corner. Left-hand side. Looks like Pereira's going to take it. It'll be an in-swinger. Cross comes in. Gakpo with the header up. Or Gravenberg. I don't know. I can't tell. Cross comes back in. Kwanzaa with the clearance. Jones manages to get it down to Jota. Jota still trying to get it back to Jones, but they can't. Fulham are there for the taking. There is so much space. They're all in the Liverpool half. If Liverpool can get the ball, this is exactly what I was saying about But Polina's played a great ball up here to. I'm not sure. He's Jimenez. He's going to throw himself on the floor if you're not careful. Kearney picks it up. Kwanzaa clears it. Liverpool are a little bit fucking rattled here. But Fulham are playing better. Fulham are there for the taking. There is that massive space. They are committing massive bodies forward. Big ball up. Kelleher claims it. Big hands there. Jimenez fucking... That chance that Jimenez just had, he's literally caught the ball to control it. I don't know how the referee hasn't given that. Alright, here comes the Fulham defenders away. Oh, how are you letting him get past you? Handball, apparently, is how. Big claim for handball there by Gravenberch, but nothing given by the ref. Cross comes in by Willian. It's up in the air. Quansah clears it. Jota tries to get under it. He's not tall enough to win the header. Liverpool just cannot get the ball and get their foot on it and get a bit of possession. Pereira now with the cross. Goes all the way through to Willian on the far side. Elliott does well to get it off him. Bradley now. Gakpo. Oh, Liverpool get a throw in. Right. Fulham are finally going to make that substitution. That double substitution. They didn't want to do it because Pereira was taking the free kick at the time, which ended up leading to their goal, and he's the player who's coming off, which is why it wasn't done, 4 or 5 minutes ago or so. So, Muniz, the last 10 minutes has already been scrappy, Martin. But yes, this is what I expected from the first whistle. I expected Fulham to really throw themselves at us. And Reed coming on as well. Oh, it's a triple substitution. Castagna, Pereira, Carney coming off. Tete, Muniz, and Reed coming on. Kanate and... what's his name? Bobby Clark are coming on for Liverpool. Gakpo is coming off. 7 minutes left of this game. And yeah, is it Gravenberch going to be coming off for Clark? It is Gravenberch for Clark. So Klopp is now throwing a defender on, which means he's going to try and defend the lead, surely, because he's brought Gakpo off for Kanate. So Kanate, Van Dijk, and no, he's put Kanate at right back. So it's gone 5 at the back, has he? Looks like he's gone 5 at the back. So Clark plays up to Van Dijk. Van Dijk hits it forward. Diaz is going to get on this. Not sure if he's offside. I think the referee has given it. Yeah, the referee has given an offside. Diaz does his best to stop the Fulham players taking the free kick too quickly. Yes, it's really going to be scrappy, man. This is... Well, it's already been scrappy, hasn't it? But it's... I hate it when games are like this. Considering we had 2 clear-cut chances where we should have scored a goal. Oh, that's well cut out by Bradley. Comes forward now. Bradley's coming forward. Clark now. Oh, I can't do anything with it. Bradley gets in there. Gomez picks it up. Jota now. Everybody is throwing their fucking body into the challenges, man. This is what a cup semi-final should look like. This is exactly what it should be. This is what I expected from the first whistle. Not only in the second half, the first half was like a training match for Liverpool. They're just knocking it about. This is much better. Just, I wish we were well ahead. Shaheen, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Slack and Armchair supporters. Jota gets it down the line to Diaz. And Tete kicks it out. Liverpool have a throw in high up on the left-hand side here. So let's see if Liverpool can do something, because we haven't done anything with the ball in the last 5 minutes other than give away a stupid free kick that led to a Fulham goal. So throw in, Gomez with it. He's going to do one of them short, long throws, isn't he? Into the penalty box with Jota. Jota goes back to Konate. Konate back to Kwanzaa. Back to Konate. Liverpool just looking to hold a bit of possession, I think. Bradley out on the right. Elliott goes back to Konate. Konate challenged as he tries to get it back to Kelleher. Kelleher hoofs it up the pitch. So last 10 minutes, Fulham have had 77% possession. Here goes Jota now. But tossing has apparently been challenged by Jota there. Oh, how can you give that as a free kick? Jota has won the ball and the defender has kicked his foot. Fulham looking to come down the right. Van Dijk gets in there, wins it. Konate now. Elliott, Jones. Jones is down the left here. Who is this? It's Clark. He's got over on the left. Tries a little step over but comes back. Gomez now. Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher hoofs it forward. Looking for Clark again down this left-hand side. He didn't put enough into that to try and win that. Watched it bounce and then gave up on it. Oh, Van Dijk with a big header there. Clark flicks it on to Diaz here. Diaz to Elliott, up to Jota. Jota, oh, he can't get it under control and take the shot. That was some nice play by Liverpool. Jota just could not get the shot away. Oh, Van Dijk with another big header. Robinson hoofs it against Bradley and wins a throw. So Liverpool playing like a 5-4-1 right now. So here's Elliott and Jones on the left trying to win the ball back. But Fulham just taking their time. On the right wing here, ball comes in. Konate with the header up and away. It's out to the left-hand side here. Diaz is being fouled there, but they're not going to give it. Diaz was being pulled off the ball. Here come Fulham. And they're still going. And Polina, thank God he's having a shit game. Because he's took a shot there. It's gone out for a throw. And that has summed up his day. It's fallen for him nicely as well. So, we're going to find out how many minutes of added time there are here now in a second. My clock is a bit far ahead. I should take a few seconds off of that. That's more like it. So, yeah, Fulham in possession. Liverpool tried to get it back with Robinson on the left-hand side here. 4 added minutes here. Konate is just going to let this roll out of play. And he does. Bradley is down here. Somebody did come in behind him there. Is it Robinson trying to win the ball? Oh, Robinson's just fucking. He's elbowed him in the head, then grabbed him and thrown him down, all round his neck and head. Like, what do you expect? Like, so Sky Sports have given the player of the match to Luis Diaz. I suppose he did get the goal. He's had the most shots on target, touches in the opposition box. But I don't know. I mean, the goal that he scored was lucky more than anything. So Fulham win a throw in right down by their corner flag. Seems like it's going to be squeaky bum time with the added time or penalties and or penalties. Don't get me started on added time and penalties. We really don't need that at all, man. Bradley with the ball. Oh, that was a terrible throw in. Yeah, I suppose he hasn't been bad. I think there's just other players who have been more important on the pitch. I know he got the goal, but the player of the match always going to a forward. It just always, I don't know. I mean, look at Van Dijk's aerial stats for the last 30 minutes of this game. You could argue that on them stats alone, he should get man of the match because anything that's come forward or he's had to deal with in the air, he's won. And you know what I mean? Just especially the fact that Diaz's goal was not great. Like it's more of a terrible goalkeeper error than a great shot. But according to the stats, he has been good in and around the box. So, but like McAllister in the first half was incredible. Anything that was good of Fulham, McAllister was there and shut it down. Simon Hooper's just booked somebody here. I'm not sure who. It's Kelleher. Why Kelleher? So it is just a bit like pinball right now. Kelleher hits it forward. Gomez now hits it forward. It's out for a throw. There's 35 seconds left of this game, and this really is squeaky bum time. This is. Jota tries to win the ball back, but ends up sliding into nothing. Here come Fulham now. They've got 20 seconds. Yeah, McAllister was brilliant. First half um, was incredible. Even in the second half was incredible. Like he's getting into that role really well. Wilson's not happy because he was offside. Somebody was offside. I think that's going to be it now. Liverpool hoof this ball forward, and the next stop is going to be Wembley. Liverpool fans are jumping up and down in the stadium, swinging their scarves around. There it is. Liverpool are in the final of the Carabao Cup for another time, and it finishes 1-1. Fulham with a spirited performance in the last 20 minutes or so. They tried everything in the end, but it wasn't enough. Liverpool win 3-2 on aggregate. And yeah, well, Wembley. Wembley is next. First chance of Silverware. It is going to be Chelsea against Liverpool in a repeat of the 22 Carabao Cup final. We know how that one ended. Not a goal scored. Penalties. Liverpool won it on penalties, and isn't that the one that? Yes, it is Chelsea in the final. They hammered Middlesbrough yesterday, 6-1. And yeah, Chelsea again. Oh, I fucking hate Chelsea. That'll be an interesting game. That will. It depends what Chelsea shows up, really. Um, but yeah. Anyway, this game, Fulham just too little, too late. Like I said, I expected them to play like that from the first whistle, but it weren't until like the last 20, 25 minutes that they really started trying something, and it was a bit disappointing. There was space there, and just exactly as I predicted, they were throwing bodies forward, and there was definitely chance for Liverpool to get in behind, but they just didn't. Liverpool just couldn't get on the ball and make it happen. There was a chance towards the end of the first half. There was a chance in the second half where we should have scored, but we just didn't. We just didn't do it. Like there was that one in the first half. Diaz should have took a shot, and he probably scores if he takes it, but he didn't. He chose to cross, and then in the second half, I think it's the same again. But I think it's Nunes ends up playing it out to Elliott instead of taking a shot, or it was the wrong pass anyway. Just poor decision making in the final third made that really, really scary to watch for the last 10 minutes. We could have been out of sight, but the job is done anyway. Klopp makes the right changes. He brings on Kanate, takes off Gakpo, and that makes everybody, a bit calmer. Liverpool more assured in defence, nothing really getting through. With five at the back, nobody was getting through. Daniel Graham, thank you very much for the like. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the SAS. And yeah, stressful watch. Bradley again was a good player defensively, attacking wise, and as the game went on, I think he got a bit tired. But this is his second full game on the bounce for a young lad. It might be a bit much. Maybe that's why he sort of died off a bit towards the end of this game. But defensive wise, he was brilliant. He was in the right positions to make interceptions. He was turning over possession really well. And yeah, but yeah, I'd give my man of the match to McAllister. I, he was just outstanding when he was on the pitch. Obviously, he's been brought off. This was decided before the game that he was getting brought off around 60, 65 minutes because he was probably the best player on the pitch. He was everywhere. And again, defensive wise, he was outstanding. And the way he can find like a little ball that he can thread through the lines, I really like that. There's just a little bit of trickery, and he'll just on the half turn he'll just see somebody and then flick it through, and it'll go through a few players and find somebody. I do like that about him. It's great, and I think for that, I think he gets mine off for man of the match. Um, is Van Dijk and Kwanzaa now talking with with the Sky Sports people? So yeah, guys, Liverpool are through to the final. Finally, a final. It's been a while, but happy to be there. I've enjoyed every step of it. And yeah, Chelsea, we'll see who wins. Um, Again, it depends what Chelsea shows up. But, you know, anybody can win it. So that means Liverpool can win it. So I'm confident on that. Anyway, I just want to say thank you very much, guys. Everybody who tuned in, for the likes and for the follows. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the subscribers over on YouTube. If you haven't already, please go and hit that subscribe button. That really makes a big difference to us. We're trying to grow a bit of a following over there, so really helps us out. And yeah, I'm going to be back on Sunday. I should have Big D on the couch here with me. It's Norwich in the FA Cup this time, and that is at 2:30. That game, I'm pretty sure that's a 2:30 kickoff. It might be 2 o'clock. But yeah, that's going to be at Anfield. It's going to be against Norwich. We're going to see a bit of rotation. That's another cup we can go for. Why not go for all of them while we're at it? And why not enjoy the moment while we're in it? So, guys, Again, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And until then, peace and love. Yeah, love and peace.